In the early hours of today, various social media posts began circulating the claim that Kris Wu, born Wu Yifan on the 6th of November, 1990, has died. The posts lack verifiable sources and no official statement from his legal team, the Chinese authorities, the Canadian authorities, of which he holds citizenship, or any credible media outlet has confirmed his death. What follows is a deep dive into his background, his legal situation, how this rumor might have arisen, and why it should be treated with caution. Who is Kris Wu? Kris Wu rose from being a trainee in the Korean entertainment system to one of China's biggest pop stars and actors. Born in China and later naturalized, or obtaining, Canadian citizenship. He was a member of the K-pop boy band EXO, in the EXO-M subgroup, before pursuing a solo career in music and film. His credits included major Chinese box office films, global brand endorsements, and major streaming presence. At his peak, he had tens of millions of followers on Chinese social media. However, his career precipitously collapsed after serious allegations of sexual misconduct emerged in 2021. The legal case current status, arrest and charges. In July 2021, Kris Wu was detained by the police in Beijing's Chaoyang district on suspicion of rape after a beauty industry influencer, Du Maizhu, publicly accused him of luring young women, some underage, into sexual encounters under the promise of acting opportunities. According to the court's findings, the key judgment variance, from November to December 2020, Wu took advantage of 3 women's intoxication and had sex with them without consent. Additionally, from July 2018, he organized a gathering, assembling a crowd to engage in sexual promiscuity, involving 2 other women in his home. Verdict: in November 2022, the Beijing Chaoyang District Court found him guilty and sentenced him to a total of 13 years imprisonment, 11 years 6 months for the rape charge, and 1 year 10 months for the group lewdness charge. He was also ordered to be deported after the sentence is served. He was fined approximately 600 million yuan, $84 million, for tax evasion, evading $95 million yuan and underpaying $84 million yuan in tax, according to the court statement. Appeal and final ruling. In November 2023, the Beijing No. 3 Intermediate People's Court rejected his appeal, upholding both his conviction and sentence. The court stated that the lower court's verdict was sound and procedures were legal. With the appeal rejected, his legal status is stable. He remains convicted, incarcerated in China, subject eventually to deportation when his sentence is complete. The death rumor: what's going on, how it spread, whilst working in prison and with restricted public access. Kris Wu's case has invited myriad rumors. The recent headline of Kris Wu reportedly dead appears on multiple social media threads as breaking, yet no official outlet has substantiated it. The scant evidence often consists of anonymous posts, unsourced screenshots, or forwarded chain messages. Why it lacks credibility? Several factors undermine its credibility: no official statement, neither his family, the court, his legal team nor the Canadian embassy has issued a statement confirming death. Restricted access. Since Wu is incarcerated, access is limited. That vacuum encourages speculation. Precedent of misinformation. Fact-checkers have already flagged earlier images posts purporting to show Wu in prison or dead as manipulated media silence. Credible media in China and internationally have not reported a confirmed death. The major legal milestones: conviction, appeal, subsequent disappearance of brand deals, yet no death statement. Potential triggers for rumor: erased public profile. After his conviction, many of his works, social media accounts, and brand endorsements disappeared from Chinese platforms. That disappearance may fuel assumptions of severe fate, including death. Restricted updates from prison. With little verified information emerging about his incarceration status, speculation grows in forums. Fans-anti-fans activity. Emotional reactions, from fans or critics, can amplify rumors to viral status, regardless of verification. Why this matters: celebrity, crime, social impact. The Kris Wu saga is not just a tabloid story, it reflects core issues in entertainment culture, legal accountability, and public ethics in China and globally. His fall from idol to convict demonstrates that major stars can face severe consequences when accusations are proven. The risk of misinformation. Rumors of celebrity deaths are especially potent. They spread fast, often unverified, and can cause emotional reactions, misreporting, confusion among fans, and even perhaps legal or diplomatic responses if a foreign citizen is involved. In this case, circulated claims of his death could distract from the real ongoing issues: his incarceration, victims' rights, the integrity of investigations, international dimensions. Kris Wu's Canadian citizenship adds another layer. There is potential diplomatic interest, consular oversight, human rights standards for foreign nationals incarcerated abroad, which further raises stakes in verifying any major status change like death. What to watch for? If you're following this situation, here are the key items to monitor: official confirmation, a statement from the court, prison authority, or Canadian embassy confirming death or major health incident, credible media reports, trusted outlets, Reuters, AFP, Associated Press. China Daily, verifying new developments, legal documentation, court filings, detention records, or legal notices that show status change, family or legal representation, comments or press releases from his family or attorneys about his health status. Brand management moves. Sometimes a death is indicated by an official brand statement, cancellations, estate announcements. Conclusion: at this time, the claim that Kris Wu has died remains unverified. What is incontrovertible is that he is serving a 13-year prison sentence for serious crimes, has been deportation-bound when his term ends, and is no longer an active public figure. The combination of incarceration, disappearance from the public eye, and lack of reliable updates creates fertile ground for rumors, but until there is independent, trustworthy confirmation, the death headline should be treated as speculation. We will continue to monitor for official verification. If you like, I can scan Chinese language media and legal bulletins for real-time updates and send you an alert if any credible confirmation emerges.